Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack, and today we are doing a Minecraft review for you. One of the new 2017 Minecraft sets. This is the Ice Spikes. You don't really run into these in the game too often, I understand. Once again, I don't really play Minecraft a huge amount, but I did a tiny amount of research. I just want to make sure that I know what I'm talking about for this set. So this is the Minecraft, the Ice Spikes set. We get a lot of nice colors. We get the sort of medium blue and the sort of light sort of baby blue or periwinkle blue or whatever the heck you want to call it. Anyways, this is set number, ooh, I got something like that. This is set number 21131. It has 454 pieces and it's recommended for ages 8 and up. Minecraft sets are always very easy to build. And I believe the set sells for $40 US, and I don't have any other price points. I didn't find them on Brickset anyway, so you probably, if you research yourself, you can figure out if there is a price for them in pounds yet. But anyways, I'm gonna switch it down to this camera. There we go. All right, I'm actually gonna zoom it in ever so slightly because there we go. Probably wanna move the mouse. I feel like, you know, every single Minecraft set, and actually most sets nowadays, Lego really does try to include like a new element of something in some way, shape, or form every set. So there are a few new things here, not a whole lot, but here we go. And let's see what's on the inside. So here's bag 1, super small. That's, I'm sure, for creating all the different smaller elements. There's a bag 3, there's a bag 4, and this looks like bag 2. So 4 bags all together. And let's see, 1 manual and a second manual, which might just be for building alternate versions of this build. Remember, Minecraft sets are very, very diverse in terms of all the pieces can kind of, gotta fold that. Ooh, that actually is really flat. That's one of the flattest manuals I've gotten out of a box in a long time. So that's good. There we go. Let's see how many times I mess up on this stream. Anyways, now the stream's officially started. How are you guys? Hope things are well. And I hope things are going good with you guys. I actually stayed up late last night working on a custom build of my own for the first time in a really long time. I've been so busy just doing regular stuff for the channel, video editing and set reviews and stuff like that, that I rarely have time nowadays to work on anything on my own. Just sit down and just play around with Legos. I'm not much of a digital designer worker myself, but I do like messing around with certain builds. Anyways, I think I bit off more than I can chew though. I started a project that is like super, super difficult. So I don't know when or if that thing is ever gonna get complete, but it was fun to sit down and just mess around with Lego. I think I did for like 3 or 4 hours last night, honestly, which was great. I know it's surprising to think that somebody who works with Lego and does a Lego YouTube channel actually doesn't have as much time to play around with the Lego as you might think. But I did manage to do that. Here we go. So this is one of the new elements, the enchanted pickaxe. I'll give you guys a closer look at what the heck that is all about at the end when I do a full-on review of the whole set. So Steve is out. There he is.
I'm gonna borrow a dime.
Yes, borrow a dime, my friend.
I mean, like, did I break it?
Oh, you killed the stream! Yeah.
Did I break it?
No, you're fine, you're fine.
It's gone?
Yeah. Mike was just jumping behind the stream and he's trying to kill it. He's trying to kill the stream, guys. Mike is trying to kill the stream. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Get out of here. Drink your whatever you're drinking. But yeah. So anyways. And this I'm actually building, okay, this is another ice golem, snow. But apparently the design for this guy is actually different. This snow golem's a little different. Oh, I got a super chat from Turtle Pebbles. How did you go to college? If so, what did you study? Interesting. That's a personal question, but I like it. All right, so sorry, somebody who's using the super chat. I didn't actually explain this in the beginning. I try to explain it in the beginning of every single live stream that I get have a chance to. But basically, you can pay to donate to us here at the channel. There's a little $ thing right below the regular chat, and then your super chat question comes up, and it highlights, and it stays a little bit longer, and then I'm always, I always answer the super chat questions, of course, if they are appropriate, and this one is appropriate. So Turtle Pebbles asks me, did I go to college? And if so, what did I study? The answer is yes, I did go to college. And I studied in the...
Coca-Cola, pay us money.
Good. That didn't even really make it on the screen. Anyway, stop it. Stop. Oh, I swear we're not sponsored by anybody. Like, for some reason, Mike just thinks it's great to promote Coke products. Mike, if you keep promoting them for free, they're never going to give us a contract, man. Use your brain. All right, sorry. No, I'm answering this question. So, Turtle...
Joe, pass mine.
Get...
Will it pass? All right.
They will not pay us. No, I don't want to get sponsored by Coca-Cola. Okay, anyways. Well, maybe I do. I don't know how much they pay. Sorry. Okay, answering your question. My mistake. Okay, answering your question. Yes, I did go to college. I studied a social science. I studied anthropology, which is, I mean, the basic meaning of that is anthropology is the study of people, but then they break that down into 3 different branches of study. So anthropology can be archaeology, like, you know, Indiana Jones was an archaeologist, but that is technically just a subset of anthropology. Then they have linguistic anthropology, which is the study of languages, language structure and stuff, you know, between cross cultures, different kinds of languages in different regions of the world. And then there is medical anthropology, which is the study of medicines, science around the world. And then there is cultural anthropology. Depending on where you study, the different sciences kind of break down what subsets are, you know, they might have slightly different groupings. But I mean, then there's different things like museum studies, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I studied anthropology. Specifically, I studied, cultural anthropology. And I just got another super chat question. Wow, hold on. I need to scroll down and make sure I can see what all the super chat questions are. When did you get your first Lego set? All right, and that question comes from Indiegrow Nation. Indiegrow Nation, thank you, by the way, for the donation. And when did I get my first Lego set? Let's see. My brothers and I sort of copied, we got sets sort of all at the same time, and then he got some sets, and then I got some sets. But very quickly, all of our sets kind of turned into a gigantic pile. We had a bin, and that's what we sort of really, really liked, and that's what we always played with. So I can remember first getting, we got a pirate ship set. I think that was technically my brother's, but eventually it just became part of the pile. I'm pretty sure my first set... Oh, perfect. Thank you, Mike. Just messing around with the super chats. So I can see the super chat questions at the same time as the normal chat. But anyway, so sorry, I'm looking for these pieces. I'm building all the elements right now, so let's see. First set was probably an Ice Planet set. I'm almost positive. Yep, almost positive that is... What are you doing, Mike? Mike just...
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, okay, the chat function is gone. For some reason, Mike decided to just destroy the chat function. So if you guys are talking, can't see anything. Mike was just like, I told you, he's bent on killing the stream today. He walked past, he tried to unplug it first, and then he tried to, I don't know what he's doing now. Anyways, yeah, first set was Ice Planet. Thank you, Mike. So yeah, first set was Ice Planet. It was a small one. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure we got nearly, I don't think we got all of them, but we got close to all of them at my house. I know my older brother got the larger, like that big Ice Planet ship that turns into like, oh, why does it keep doing that? It's so weird. Okay, sorry, I'm playing around. So many things. Every time we turn the stream on, it always feels like we're playing around with different elements. Anyways, yeah, let me get into this build as quickly as possible. But yeah, so super chat questions. Where did I go to college? Yes. What did I study? I studied anthropology. And then whatchamacallit? Then first Lego set was an Ice Planet set. I'm nearly positive of that. That or pirate ship, like a small pirate ship set. Pretty sure it's Ice Planet though. We just had a bin of Lego though, so I rarely messed around with the sets. It was just all raw parts and pieces and sifting through that giant pile. I have very fond memories of just sifting through Lego pieces just for you know, what felt like forever, you know. Okay, it looks like we're building up. Where the heck are these small pieces? Oh, it's green. Nice. So, building up a library, I'm going to assume these got to be the books. Very colorful books in Minecraft. Or at least in the Lego interpretation of it. Really, really colorful. And it looks like, okay, so I built 2 more of those guys. I should have built them all at the same time. Bam! Yeah, the first bag is always elements. The first bag in every Minecraft set is always just random, not random, but separate pieces that you eventually just add into the build later, which I kind of like because, you know, Minecraft is about the elements and it's about the mining and it's about, you know, using the different materials. Oh, dang it. Oh, that is a fun connection. Look at that thing. Attaching 2 little... Ooh, okay, yeah. That's something you need a brick separator for if you attach those tiny little plate pieces together. Not too easy to pry apart with your fingers, and I would not recommend using your teeth. Do not use your teeth for that. But yeah, so this first bag is always just creating the elements and then adding the elements into the set later. And I like that because it makes it feel like you're actually building the elements from Minecraft. So it's a simple thing of just the order in which you build something, but it actually kind of gives you more of that Minecraft feel that you normally didn't have from before. That you wouldn't get quite as much as if the designers hadn't decided to add it in there. So building the elements first, I think, is actually kind of a nice and sort of crucial aspect to building a Minecraft set. And here we go. This is a new piece. This is a new printed piece. I'll show you guys closer up at the end, but this is the new enchanting table, I am to assume. There we go. The printed sides, both sides. And yeah, and then we've got a little book piece, it looks like. I like that. It's actually printed onto a pearl gold tile, so that's kind of nice. And pretty easy. There we go. So there's your book. It's on a, it looks like it's floating a little bit. And all right, we get plenty of these. I think it's like a nougat color. I don't remember the exact name of this nice light brown. I think it's called like nougat or something. And what else? Ooh, a stone sword. This isn't new, but it is very rare, or at least just not nearly as common as all the other swords. And lapis lazuli. You know what I'm talking about. I can never say the name of that. I remember I didn't know how to pronounce it properly until one of our older builders, Veronica, told me how to say it, and then I forgot. She told me, and I don't remember how to say it. But yeah, lapis something-ally. It's a real mineral. It's a real element. Well, not element, but yeah, I just don't know the actual name for it. And it looks like we're gonna be. Is that it? Did I not skip any? There's a lot of elements they're easy to skip. Could have sworn. Oh yeah, I did skip something. I skipped the actual mining. Yeah, I skipped the actual lapis lazuli mining stuff. So let me get that in there too. So this is the actual ore, the raw mineral that you can mine yourself, get some more stuff, and that makes sense that it would be here in the enchanting table, sort of. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that much about Minecraft. I only played it a handful of times. There we go. You get the mine, or the ore, sorry, and there it is. So I think that makes up. Oh wait, hold on, and then carrots, potatoes. Oh, Indigo Nation. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Ooh, good one. Okay. I've got to still say, just considering, I don't know, I guess like my age, but I still say that one of the original trilogy, episode 4, 5, or 6, is of course going to be on the top. And I feel like I might have actually answered this once before on a looks like there's extra torches. I'm going to build more of these. I think it only told me to build 2, but I'm going to build 4 because I can. Actually, I think I am supposed to build 4. But let's see. I think we should be good. All right. Well, that's a lot of extra spare pieces, so let's get all the elements over here. All right. So to answer your question, Indigo Nation, I would say that my favorite My favorite Star Wars set is probably, oh yeah, I should put these on top, is probably Return of the Jedi. What I would consider the third, what most people call the third one, or the original third one, where Luke Skywalker comes back and he goes into Jabba's palace and all that. I just liked it when he was like a fully realized Jedi and was like super, like had also awesome skills and stuff like that. That was always like a really cool thing coming into it. When I was younger, I would just rewatch the trilogy, and that was always like so satisfying to see Luke Skywalker come in and just be like this dark, sort of almost like he's like a really ominous figure. Like when you're young and you watch a movie like that, you always kind of forget, like when you're really young, you always kind of forget like who is this character, and then and he strangles that monster and he kills that monster or something secretly when he comes into Jabba's palace and he's doing Jedi mind tricks and everything, and you're like, oh man, like this, he's portrayed kind of as villainous because you don't know who he is, and then you find out that it's just Luke Skywalker and he's just gotten like super powerful and he's like just totally awesome. So that's always, I just love that element of the Return of the Jedi movie. So I would say that is my #1 Star Wars flick. And of all of the new Star Wars movies, I would say Rogue One is probably up there. Yeah, I thought Rogue One was pretty darn good. Wait a second. Oh, interesting. So this brown piece goes just slightly in for some reason. All right, yeah. It looks like it would be matched up symmetrically, but it is not this time around. Sorry, let me put that back in the center. And yeah, so here we go. All right. Building up. I'm probably going to zoom the camera out in just a second because this thing's going to get super, super wide. All right, interesting. I see what's going on. The base for these Minecraft sets is always very strong, which is a nice aspect of the build. Sometimes I know in like some of the earlier Minecraft sets, it was kind of annoying that the base pieces were so loose because you really couldn't pick up the set. Like you built it on a table or something, and it had to be on the table indefinitely. You really have to take the whole thing apart when you wanted to move it around. I remember that like with the Minecraft the Mine set. Like that thing, you can't just like build it somewhere and then pick it up and bring it to another room. Like it's staying. Like it's staying for a long time. So that was an aspect. I need to rip open these small bags. And actually when I do that, I might as well zoom this thing out just a tad. There you go. So what's nice about these larger Minecraft sets is the designers have taken that into account. They've made it more modular and easier to kind of break things around and move things within the actual structure, which is great. But also I think they pay a little bit more attention to the sturdiness of the actual base of the entire build, because that was such a problem from what I remember building Minecraft sets like last year. It was kind of tedious. Like you'd build it and then I'd want to take it to the light box from like my build table, and I'd have to take the whole thing apart again. Dang it, I already did this again. Plates on top of plates, gotta use the separator. There we go. I needed 2 of these things, there we go. All right, so anyways, as far as I can tell, this is a slightly better design. Nice, okay, so you put that smaller bit of plate action down there, and we're flipping it over. Boom. It looks like we're spinning it this way. So I have a feeling this is probably going to get twice as big by the time I'm done with it. Just got a feeling. And where are all these? Oh, okay. I guess it is darker down there. I thought it was going to be the lighter blue. All right. Here we go. Let me just move this down. Just doing a quick little click. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Messing around with the string. And here we go. All right. Boom. Okay. Let's get this thing started. I do like all this nice all this nice medium and light blue, though. That is something that is... You really don't get the color unless you're getting a Minecraft set, I feel like, right? I'm trying to think of another set where you get a lot of this. Maybe another Disney Princess set. I'm trying to think, like, I think Elsa's Ice Castle did pretty good with that. Yeah, there's just something about it that you really just don't get that color very often, or even at all. Not really much of a Star Wars set, or I'm trying to think. Yeah, so it is nice that you get a lot of this stuff in Minecraft. There are colors that come out in Minecraft and pretty much nowhere else. So it is kind of just nice getting a lot of good colors out here. And if I'm not mistaken, the big ice build that Mike did the other day is still put together. And I think we are going to... Ooh, this is a nice color. I think we are going to... I'm going to put it all together right at the end so you can see what the heck this whole thing looks like when I've built up this, because the ice spikes and then he's got sort of the ice something. I don't know. I didn't build that set. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put both of those together and we'll see how well two different Minecraft sets kind of come together as one larger one. So, what is it called? The Waterfall Base. There we go. Mike knows the name. He's the one that built it. So, yeah. We had Mushroom Island, but I feel like the Mushroom Island doesn't fit as well with the ice because, like, Waterfall Base turns into ice. It's like melting snow and stuff. That's like the environment. So I'm going to put those two together, and I think that should work pretty nicely. All right. So there we go. Getting these plates all put together, and this should stick in pretty solid. All right, yeah. See, this whole thing feels like really, really solid right now. So that's always nice. I'm just gonna turn this down there. Okay, boom. All right, nice. All right, and it looks like we got a play feature in here. Most Minecraft sets now, I guess, do have play features, but I never really associate a Minecraft set with a play feature, if that makes any sense. They always have like a flip function, or, you know, you hit this little lever and a guy goes flying or something. They usually just include like one of those things, or like a moving elevator. And so it looks like we've got something in here. I do not know what it is. So let's find out. My money is on a flip function, though. Something tells me something's gonna flip out. I don't know what. Probably like blow a guy up or something. Okay. Yeah, because this has a pivot, so whatever, something is pivoting around, you can tell. Okay, that looks about right. Just make sure that that's all in that spot. Okay, yeah. Oh, yep. Looks like we're putting in. Ooh, I like these. The printing for this deep blue is kind of looks a little bit funny in the manual. This much darker blue here, which I feel like is the normal or sort of more common blue, but it doesn't look like it in the actual manual. It looks a little bit different. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, moving in here. Yeah, somebody is saying Dragonborn2709. Yeah, the best thing about Minecraft sets is that you can turn them into something else. I agree. You know, like Lego does stuff with like their creator line where you have like the designated alternate build, which is great. And I think they really stepped their game up recently. I know that they were very much trying to make that element of a creator set much more appealing and much more effective, and I think they did pretty well with that. But Minecraft sets, I think they do it just a little bit. I feel like they just do it a little bit better. Aha! We have a function. Looks like another flip function. So either a guy's gonna go flying. I don't think so, because this isn't like a easy to snap and a guy goes flying thing. It would be a lot looser. So this is probably like a flip around and something turns into something else. That's my guess. Let's see. I'm trying to guess what the heck they're doing here with this function. I don't think it really matters that much. But anyways, yeah, I do think these sets, because I think they really sort of came to a head when they built that Fortress set. Minecraft Fortress last year was a direct-to-consumer set. And that one that worked so well because you could turn the Fortress into like 3 or 4 like fully like just like complete Fortress sets. It wasn't like they had one really good build and 2 bad builds, which is often what a creator set ends up being. They just had like 3 or 4 like really solid different Fortress builds that all felt just as complete as the next one. Oh, I figured it out. Okay, I know what the function is. Okay, so you can tell what I'm building here. You will see what I'm talking about. Super simple. Oh yeah, okay. So this is an incomplete snow golem. Incomplete snow golem. Interesting. So you put them on here. Oh, okay, yeah. But and then you put the normal snow golem on there. Ha 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 ha. That's what it is. Okay, so I think this is the default. All right. Somebody's asking me, Dusty Crop Hopper is asking a question about Star Trek. Have I seen the new rebooted Star Trek series? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I remember I saw the first one of the reboot, and I thought that was like fun. You know, it didn't really feel like a Star Trek movie so much. I didn't really follow Star Trek as much when I was younger, but yeah, I saw it, and it was a fun movie. And then I saw the most recent one, the one that Simon Pegg wrote, and that was all right. That was actually, I'm not gonna lie, that was an airplane movie for me. I was like on an airplane, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch this new Star Trek movie, and it's fine. It was all right. It was fun. I do remember though hearing. I'm just gonna flip this around a little bit. I do remember hearing like an interview or something where he's talking about how, you know, Star Trek is like, this one's gonna be a lot more science-y, and I was like, you know, they're all fun movies. They're all fun, but they're not like, they feel like different movies that just happen to have the Star Trek name. That's like kind of put onto it. And don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like a lot of the Star Wars stuff that's coming out too feels very similar. It's like, all right, these are fun stories and fun characters and stuff, but I don't know. It's when you've grown up with like the original trilogy and only watched that for like half of your entire life, and then they start making new stuff. You see a lot more similarities based on sort of what the new stuff is. You're like, oh, this new stuff is really similar to other action movies that are coming out now, and then it doesn't feel as much like a Star Wars thing, if that makes any sense. So anyways, yes, to answer your question, I have seen the new Star Trek, and it's fine. It's good. I don't know. I wasn't a big Star Trek fan initially. I just remember seeing what was that Star Trek movie where they like had to save the whale? You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. I had to save the whale. I know that's one of them. And I got another question from Lego Time. Yes, Level Cap is my brother. He's done a couple of episodes promoting this channel. I think just like 2 or 3. And in this channel, by the way, is, if you guys know who Level Cap Gaming is, that's my brother's idea. This whole channel was actually his idea, and he's in the way the work kind of is coming through, he's like letting me host it, and you know, he's working crazy with the games now, so he was like, hey, let's go in on this Lego channel, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, but technically this BrickVault channel is actually like, it was all Level Cap Gaming's idea, and it was his sort of concept as well. Granted, since we started the channel here, it has changed so much from what we initially thought it was going to be. And honestly, for the better. Like I didn't think we were going to have time or space or energy to try to undergo building like a Lego city. But since we've started it, it's been just like so much fun. Just coming in and just be like, oh, then we could do this there, and then we could put this there. You know, it's sort of one of those like endless sort of floodgates of ideas, and especially a great distraction from actually doing normal editing work. There it is. There's the function. Sorry, you're not facing it. Okay, so there we go. This is it, by the way. So there's an incomplete snow golem. Pacha! That actually worked really well. You have to lift it up manually to put it back, but how fast is that? That actually is kind of nice. This is it. Okay, this is it slow-mo. So you see what's going on, and then it just drops down. But that is fast, and it's like strong. You can just really just, oh, too fast. Yeah, it's a good function. I like it. Come on. Let's try it one more time without breaking it. And okay. If you do it too hard, I guess you'll break the golem off, but you can do it. Okay, let's try it normal speed. This time I won't break it. Still pretty fast. Still pretty good. I like it. Let's get this thing underway. So I'm going to twist it back so it just looks more normal for when I'm building it. That's good function. Decent. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of how the Iron Golem is made in the Iron Golem set. Which is interesting because this headpiece that they use, it's a new design, I think, for the Snow Golem. And I think it's the old Iron Golem design for the body. There's like another neck bracket in there that's different from the normal one. So it's kind of like almost like a 2-for-1. Like they use the Iron Golem function and they changed the design of the Snow Golem to be more like the Iron Golem. Double trouble. It's actually kind of strange that it almost seems coincidental. Anyways, that's how it's going right now. And then we're getting a lot of these little jumper pieces on there because this is once again a Minecraft set, and jumper pieces are probably you get more jumpers in a Minecraft set than you do anywhere else because everything is supposed to be easy to move around. So that's what we're doing now. We're just making a bunch of easy places to put elements, to put that lapis lazuli ore, stuff like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then is that 7? Yeah, it's 7, and then 1. So let's turn this around. Oof, yeah, a lot more of this stuff is coming in. Pretty sure that's going there. Lots and lots of jumpers here now. Huh. Ooh, I'm missing a little white piece here. Okay, let's put that there for now and just hope that I put that in the right spot. I'm missing a white piece in the corner. Let's hope that I might have skipped a spot or two. Maybe the underside is not. Yeah, I probably skipped 1 or 2 spots in there too. I'll check it at the very end, make sure that I have the proper pieces in the proper places. And let's see, so this is now I'm going to come back this way and build up the corner out. All right, so far this is a pretty good Minecraft set, by the way, guys. In case, I think there was a couple of streams last week where I wasn't really very sold on the set, either mostly because of price points. I think some of the more recent sets that came out this last season were just a little too high for what they were delivering. But this is like $40 US, just in case you're. It's in the description below, but $40 US, and it's 454 pieces, so that's a above average part to price ratio. Granted, a lot of these pieces are much simpler than perhaps what your average set is, but it does come with some exclusive parts, things that you can't get anywhere else. So, I mean, that's actually not such a bad, ooh, I messed it up. Only by a couple of studs. Let's get that little lip under there. I'm having a pretty decent amount of mess ups this time around, guys. Not too bad. Feeling pretty good about myself. All right, there we go. That's in there. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So I'd say so far I'm experiencing kind of good feelings. Good feelings about this set. I think so far the functions are delivering pretty well for what the heck this thing is wanting to give out. And yeah, so I do have an extra one of these, and I knew, yeah, there was a corner piece missing. You know what? I'm pretty sure that's got to go in there. I'm almost positive of that. Give a little bit of extra support down in there. Boom. All right, bag 2 done. Officially halfway through, moving on to Manual 2. I thought Manual 2 was going to have just alternate versions of builds. I feel like there was an entire manual in the Fortress set that was just dedicated to alternate versions, but on this time around, I guess that is not the case. Oh wow, this is going to look pretty complete actually. We're building up the tower for bag number 3. I have a feeling I'm actually going to move this out of the shot because I think we're just building tower stuff for a while. I'll move this into the shot just for fun. Okay. I'm making an episode on that, by the way. I'm almost done with the episode on this little poop emoji. I don't know why. I don't know why I built it. This is like another designer. I just saw his picture and I thought it was really, really funny. So I just checked what we had in the Lego bin. And I found almost the exact parts that were needed. I had to change it up a little bit. But anyways, so you can look forward to this episode coming out this week. And I'm going to do a how-to. This is somebody else's design. This is Ian Heath, who actually built up this thing in the beginning. Give massive credits to that guy, because he's the one that, he's got a ton of emoji builds up there. And I'm not someone that really uses emojis, but I thought, you know, they're funny character faces. They're really expressive, and the guy who designed them in Lego did a really good job. You know, they're just funny. They're just funny looking characters. Okay. Is this a ×2, by the way? No, it isn't. Okay. I just wanted to make sure so I'm not building multiple separate ones. You guys should check out Ian Heath's Flickr, though. That is funny. I'll leave a link, and I might as well just show you. I think I'm going to show you how to build this thing, like really close up for the episode later this week, so you'll just have an idea. I think I'm going to take it apart really slowly, but then play it backwards, so you can see exactly how the parts kind of go onto it. I saw another Lego YouTuber do it like that once, and I thought that was a really good technique to show people how to build something. It wasn't necessarily building it slowly, he was just unbuilding it slowly and then just played it in reverse, so all the pieces just kind of fit into place sort of perfectly. I thought that was a really clever way to show it off. So anyways, I think we're getting there. Okay, yeah, that's good. Some jumpers. A lot of jumpers. All right, jumper. Not bad. And a nougat. I'm pretty sure this is called nougat. I'm almost positive this is nougat. Don't quote me, but I think that's a nougat ladder. All right. So, okay, that's a nougat ladder. Is that it? Okay, yeah. Oh, it does want me to add this into the, okay, it wants me to add this in here. So you can guess where that's supposed to go. And fits in, yeah, little to no effort. Fits in there, but I'm just gonna keep building up the sections because that's what this build really wants. Easy peasy. This is a fast, I mean, I'm building kind of slow because I'm like talking and stuff. But generally speaking, I mean, this is fast as it gets, guys. Fast as it gets. I like all this blue, though. I know builders are going to be getting this set just because of all the sort of convenience out of getting these nice pieces. Here we go. It's not a bad design for the spike, too. The spiky, the ice spikes, I guess that's what you call them. Yeah, they're kind of crisscrossed and everything. Very pixelated, obviously, but I think they actually look kind of good as just a general nature build. Like I don't think they would look bad if you had a structure like this or a set of ice spikes like this within just a regular universe Lego, Lego build. Like, you had mountains and snow and snowy peaks that didn't necessarily have to look like they were Minecraft art, but because they, what the heck? Did I miss that? Oh, wait a second. I added this one when I should have added this one. Okay, there we go. Add another plate there. Boom. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And I think we're getting to a point a little over halfway through the build. If you guys are just tuning in sort of recently, this is the Minecraft set 21131. It is the ice spikes, and it is selling for $40 US. It has 454 pieces, and it is age recommendation 8 and up, which is, I think, one of the easiest age recommendations you can pretty much get. As you can see, I'm mostly stacking square bricks on top of each other. There was that one pretty simple play function that we built in the beginning, and that was that. So ultimately, altogether, so far, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing is looking, with the way this thing is building, and just, it comes with a few exclusive pieces, not a whole lot. I'll show off those exclusive prints. It's mostly minifig stuff and a couple of elements, or I think just one technically in terms of a part that is exclusive. Let's put that. Oh, wait, let me put these jumpers on first so we can just get an idea of what the heck this thing's going to look like. One more jumper, and then a couple of nougat ladders. 1 and 2. Easy peasy. All right. Is that it? Am I adding this? Yes, I am. All right, let's bring the main base back in. Yeah, so a lot more of the build is done. That's what that's looking like so far. Just goes up and up and up. Yep, not bad. And I'm taking it out again. I think I'm building the top. Yeah, based on the parts here, I'm definitely just building the top row. The last little addition. And it looks like we're building a bed. I've already built the bed. This is one of the elements. So I've already built the bed. And you just stick it in. It rests just slightly higher than the rest of the studs here. Just by another plate size. Oh, wait a second. That actually goes up this side. Building a couple of little icy archways. And I think this is sort of like, I think this is sort of like when you go into the ice spikes place. Some people build a bed up top, kind of like away from the action. You know what I mean? Here we go. So if this is on top of the tower, I feel like that's the reason why it is. All right, this is easy enough. Building just a tiny little clip. Get that in there. Top it off with another little tile, and there we go. We're adding our little creeper flag, and this is going to go on top of the tower. So let me bring the whole thing back into the shot one more time. This poop face is not part of the build, by the way. Let me take that out. Okay. So there it is. Wow, you can even. There we go. It's a tall tower, and I think you can make the tower even like a lot taller if you want. But there it is. You climb up the ladder, and then you got yourself a little bed. It's your little safe refuge away from any of the bad guys that might be creeping down below. Okay, I'm done. Let's move on to bag 4. Bag 4. Last bag, and it looks like all blocks. I mean, like, look at that. And bag 4 just looks like just another ice tower. It looks a little bit fatter, and not quite as high. Probably roughly the same amount of parts as we're getting in here. So let's move this thing on down. Nice. Alrighty. Just a few, mostly tile pieces, and we're knocking out the last bag. So, let's rock it. What the heck? Oh, I see. Looks like we're building into this section. Yeah, we're building up, that makes sense. We're building up a base for our next ice tower. So we're putting in just a bunch of chunks. There it is. Yep, lots of little chunks are coming in now. It's all just squares. It's just stacking square bricks. Does not get easier than this, I don't think. I do think it's interesting that they changed the design of the golem, though. I think they did. I'm gonna double confirm later when I check my other ice golem. I didn't bring it out because I just didn't think that they would bother to redesign the shape of a figure or the shape of a brick-built fig like this. But I am nearly positive that that is the case. All right. Maybe after this I can do another Minecraft minifigure collection of, well, no, maybe not. I might wait for maybe a second set of Minecraft set releases in order to do another Minecraft review. Collection review, I should say. I like doing update videos, but if you do an update video too soon, it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a waste. I know a lot of people were asking for update videos for like Iron Man and update videos for like Boba Fett, and I don't even know, I think there might be just one new Boba Fett fig since I did the last Boba Fett collection, so I feel like that's kind of, I know there's, here we go, last one in that. I feel like that's kind of a moot point, if that makes any sense. All right. I thought I was going to be building all of this tower up off camera, or off on a separate chunk, but I don't think that's the case. All right, let's get a couple of these little plates in there, a couple of little clips, building up a ladder, another nougat ladder, and then a bunch of jumpers. Okay, I think after this next step, it should all be cleared up for a separate area. Not bad though. Not bad at all. Boom, boom, boom. All right. People are asking how to make a donation. If you guys do want to make a donation through the super chat, I believe it is the $sign. This is actually a brand new function. I think it's only been up for like 2, maybe 3 weeks on YouTube as an actual. Oh, here we go. Building it separately now. As an actual option for people. They had a thing called fan funding that basically nobody was ever using, so Lego got rid of, or YouTube got rid of fan funding, and instead allowed the super chat function. So it's that $sign down below, and I haven't used this version of it yet because I don't actually watch a lot of live streams, to be perfectly honest. But I think you just have to, you like probably sign in through Google or you sign in through whatever the YouTube sign-in thing is there, and then you can, I guess you write a message down, and then it sort of pops up in a different color, and it says the donation and everything like that. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I actually need to do some more. I usually, if I watch live streaming, I usually watch it on Twitch, almost always, and I don't watch that much on Twitch. I've watched 3 or 4. 3 or 4 live streaming things. Usually when I donate, I'm donating to like music artists and stuff. That's like my gig. I like going on to like SoundCloud and stuff. But anyways, let's get this onto here. Oh! All right, and got ourselves another little ladder. Okay. I wonder where it's gonna go. It's gonna go here. Okay. So I thought this was fatter, but I think it's actually the exact same width as the original one. And we're building another one, so I'm pulling it back out. And I think there's just 2 more layers and this set will be complete. And I'm gonna do a full review and I'll show you guys nice and close up what all those exclusive prints are and a closer look at that enchanted emerald, or enchanted pickaxe, not emerald. So hopefully it'll be cool. Actually, technically, I should be putting it on like that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're gonna have ourselves an enchanted pickaxe, which hopefully is cool. Hopefully it's a good. I think it's fine. I thought it was gonna be trans trans lavender, trans purple or something. I thought that would have been cool for an enchanted element. I'm surprised that they haven't done it yet. I don't know why. I feel like, oh, they've done a couple of trans single, you know, like round stud pieces for certain elements and ores and things like that. They do that for, you know, for the red. But yeah, for the most part, they just don't. Here we go. Is that it? Oh wait, no. There must be another section here. We made a spot here, and that's what this last thing must be for. Yep, yep. Okay, here we go. Intense music, right? All right. What time did the stream start? I think you can actually, I think it'll tell you how long the stream's been going on for. I'm not looking at the timer at the moment, though. 48 minutes ago. Boom. All right. Let's see. Boom, boom. All right, not too bad. So it looks like we're just building up another little tiny ice structure all around the sides, like this. And it's going up one more time like this. So these are all single stud attachments, all on jumper pieces. Not too bad. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go. And there it is. There it is. All right. Oh, okay, I see what this is all for. Now we're adding all the elements, finally. So the first bag was building all the elements up, and now we are finally putting everything together. And this is nice. They make all of this stuff sort of different enough to where these are all the exact same chunks. All the exact same chunks, but they have, if you just put them down in a different orientation, then it should all be fine. All right, yeah. Let's add the torches. Let's see, there's a fourth torch. Okay. So, of course, this is the part where you can really just take any kind of creative liberty that you want, but I'm going to go with, right now, I like, especially during set reviews, it's nice to just show what the heck the intention was of the guys that made this thing. So, put up a couple of red ore. Okay, there we go. And what else is coming in? Okay, the lapis lazuli ore, and then a couple of, I think they're carrots. That's the tiniest little bit of crop stuff. All right, and this is what we're looking for. This is what I've been. This makes sense actually. That the enchanting table, the first official enchanting table, would be next to some books, the library. Except there's barely any books really. And here we go. Get ourselves the chest. That ore just falls right out, unfortunately. So you have to be kind of careful with that. Fitting in actually putting the Lazuli in first would probably be a better idea. But put that in right there. And is there anything else? No. Right. All right. So let me show you guys what the heck is going on for this set. And then I'll show you, maybe I'll break it down a little bit and just mess around with sort of how this thing is supposed to look by changing up the actual build. So here it is. I've got it kind of, here, should I move it forward a little bit? I mean, this is as good as, I'll show you the whole set kind of here and there. But, so this is all the guys, all the elements, and I might as well, I'm going to show off the minifigs. You guys have been seeing me build this for a little bit, but the official final review is starting. So let me zoom in. Just un poquito. Oops, that's the focus. There we go. Okay. And then let me actually move this out and move this in. All right, here we go. We got Steve. Everything about Steve is pretty much, I want to say everything about Steve is pretty much exactly how we've seen it before. He's got his iron armor, and, well, the printing on his face is exactly the same as the very first Steve figure. They haven't changed anything up about this guy, including that little print on his chest. The only thing that's different about them, really, is the pickaxe. And of course, the mold for the pickaxe isn't any different. If I can get a little bit of that light reflection, you can still see some of the detail there. The only thing that's actually different is that the pickaxe is enchanted, which makes it kind of, well, this is lavender. Could have been trans lavender or trans purple. I thought that would have been kind of cool. But fine, it's totally fine. I guess they're sticking with the same sort of style as the rest of the weapons, which is making sure that everything is just a solid color. They haven't really molded any of their special molds like armor or weapons or anything, tools. They've always remained a solid color. They've never been transparent. This is technically new, but the only thing that's new about the baby cow, there we go. The only thing that's new about the baby cow is the fact that it's a smaller size. The headpiece, same print, I think, as the original cow that we got in other sets. So that's the exact same. It's just he's just small. He's got a single spot on his butt, and there you go, baby cow. You get a spider. Definitely not new. We've gotten the cave spider was dark blue in I think a slightly different size. This is the original regular bad spider. No spider web piece in this set, surprisingly, considering usually when they include one of these guys, they include a couple of spider web pieces for the structure at some point, but they didn't do it this time around. That's fine. I don't really miss it. And then I'm pulling this guy out of the element. There he is. This is our snow golem. He's slightly different. I don't have my original snow golem with me right now, but the thing, there we go, or I break that whole thing off. Thing that's different, okay, the thing that's different about him, let me just put this back on, I'm gonna put his body down, is this torso head piece. There's a bracket over it right now in white, but it's this little torso, or it's this little, it's just a regular plate piece that's just got a head stud sticking out of it. So that's a pretty useful piece, and I think only originally came with the first Iron Golem. Now he comes out with the Snow Golem. So it's a slightly more common piece. Anyways, the structure of the body changes a little bit more. He looks a little bit more blocky. I guess that's fine. I guess that's good. I honestly don't have much of a preference either way, but he is slightly different. All right. Boom. Another new element is this. The enchanting table. Yep, decent print. Same print on the other side, so you get two of those. They're on 1x2s, so those are two different pieces that have the one print. And then this. Which side's up? I don't think it matters. I don't think it does matter. This is the book, a book. It rests on a pearl gold mold piece. I think it's pearl gold. And it's attached to just a transparent plate piece. So yeah, that's it. There's the table. It looks pretty good. I think it's a decent element. And you can see it actually fits right in there next to the library. Just some books. Each one of these pieces is exactly the same. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words. And yeah, they fit in pretty nicely. I think that's what the instructions ask you to go for, but there's another little torch. And we're moving on to this. Couple of nice parts in here. Actually, just one piece in here is a little bit less common than we normally get. This is come on, cameras. I know you can do it. There we go. This sword is not a regular iron sword or anything like that. It's a little bit darker. It's a little bit darker gray, which is to indicate within the Minecraft world that this is a stone sword. And I think we've only gotten it like once or twice else. It's way less common, but now becoming a lot more common. Inside is also some bread and some lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, yeah. That's the blue. Those are the blue studs. And of course, here's the lapis lazuli, or pretty much the exact same design as any of the other ore pieces that we get in any of the other sets. There's blue to indicate it's lapis lazuli. Nothing too crazy. Here's the garden. Two things for the garden. It's I think those are carrots. I'm not sure if they're potatoes. I think they're carrots. Another torch. And here's the first tower. A lot of these nougat ladder pieces, which look... dang it, I broke off the torch. A lot of these nougat pieces here. And let's see what's modular. Oh, that's not supposed to be, but... Okay, there's the first modular chunk. And then here's another modular chunk. Just a nice simple piece. And this part is actually, I don't think it's supposed to be modular. Yeah, nope. Nope. You can still pull it off pretty easily though. You know, it really is, it's all blocks on top of blocks. But anyways, so there's two modular chunks. I'm actually gonna zoom out ever so slightly so you can start seeing the breakdown of the set. I'm gonna put them back on for just a second, but then break them all off at the very end. So those two chunks come back on. Go down to this corner. None of this is technically, well actually technically all of it's modular. All of these pieces, they all break off. I mean all of them. Everything here breaks off. Boom. And then you can just put them all back on quickly, quickly, quickly. Bam, 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 bam. And the idea is maybe you can hide some ore in there. Maybe you can just use these parts to jump onto other areas. There's a little modular snow piece. Anyways, oh, let me put the golem back in. Oh, keep breaking off these torches. And actually, let's bring the golem back in. I'm gonna show off the play function. I showed it off when I built it. So if you're tuning in later, this is the final review. So this is the best function, I think, in the entire, oop, kind of hit it. I don't want to give it away, even though you just saw me set it up. This is the best function in the set. Ready? Look, keep your eyes on the incomplete snow golem. He's just got the head, but he's not finished yet. And then, wada! Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. One more time. Not bad. I'm actually not even hitting it that fast. It just pops up quickly. This is the function, oh, broke off that darn thing again. Okay. This is the function, again, a little bit slower from the side, so you can kind of see what's going on. Pretty simple. It doesn't get much simpler than that. They're both attached, and you can just kind of reset it manually. Pretty good. I think that's a great function. It's the snow golem turning into the incomplete one turning into a complete one. So that's that. And the last function, or the last area, really, is the tower, the ice tower. And, well, this first one, let's break it off modularly. This is your bed. This is your little safe refuge. You know, you can climb up the towers, get away from anything, and then have your little bed. You can hang out there for the night. This is just a little added flag for I don't know, it came from other sets. I think it came from the Fortress set. We got a couple of torches. There it is, bed, pretty simple. And then these are just the more modular chunks. So there's this, let's see, which one's the proper one? Whoa, that's not correct. I know it breaks off into more pieces than just this. I think this is just two. Yeah, this is a tall one. This is one piece, and then this is a slightly smaller one. But anyways, the entire baseline of this is so you can indeed just take out these chunks. And because this is already pretty well set up baseline, I'm gonna zoom this out one more time. I know there's alternate versions in the manual here that'll show you how to do this sort of more easily if you want to just figure it out. But you can add as many chunks as you like. Well, actually, I guess this is pretty much as high as it goes. You could modify the pieces a little bit more. But here's whew, yeah, it's super heavy on one side. How the heck? You can't even get the whole thing in the shot. Anyways, yeah, that's just messing around with the general chunkage, the sections. Really, all you have to do is just take that off, put that back here. Actually, no, there's one more little chunk. There we go. Doesn't really matter the order that you put it back in either, I suppose. You can kind of just put anything back that you want. This is, I think, the original design. Let's go through the manual very quickly. I think that's worth checking out because they do bother to make some sort of nice rearrangements. So this is at the end of the manual when you finish, and it shows you all of the modular chunks that you can kind of play around with. So this is you taking out everything that you want. And then these are their suggestions. So it tells you kind of which pieces and which piece. So you have a bunch of little towers, or unless you actually kind of build it up just a little bit more. Oh, so that's kind of nice. You can put up the enchanting table up on top of a tower. Your bed can just be up, you know, some slight different ones, and then there it is. I think that's the more complete version, which is kind of nice. It's a different, you know, a bunch of little smaller ice spikes instead of just like a large one and a small one. Oh yeah, and then this is basically the one I was just doing before, except they put the enchanting table up on the top. Remember? Oh, I guess this is also a modular chunk. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, also a modular chunk. So you can put the enchanting table on top of anything that you like. So that's kind of nice. And then you can see that they also used these modular chunks here, and they put them on top. They put them on top of that enchanting table, made some more little icy tower there. So there's a lot of things. Let's see, do they have anything else? Well, this is just how they made it, right? So anyways, those are their suggestions. They all feel pretty good. See, that's the thing about this Minecraft set is, you know, they build a solid base, and then they just make all of the pieces on here look good enough to really feel like a Minecraft set, and then they just say, hey, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. So this is the default setting, but I kind of do like the enchanting table being on top of a tower, a big ice spike. So let me get everything back in the set all at the same time so you can kind of see everything. The top of this is going to be cut off just a little bit because it is kind of tall, unfortunately. The screen is already zoomed out quite a lot. Anyways, here's Steve. Boom. Get that guy. Stand up, Steve. You know what? I'm just going to put him into the set. Why not? Okay, there's Steve. There's the baby cow. There's the spider. Come on, there's the spider. I'll put him in the bed. No, I'll put him down here so you can see him. Okay. So this is it. This is the set. Once again, it is $40 for 454 pieces. That's a decent part to price ratio. The new elements, technically, well, at least the new ways you get stuff is the snow golem is slightly different from before. First time we get a baby cow, I'm pretty sure. The actual prints and exclusive pieces are the prints that make up the front and back of this enchanting table, as well as the book print on the top. And of course, I think the part that people probably look forward to the most in this set is the enchanted pickaxe, that lavender blue. So those are the new parts, and other than that, really solid base. Like, I can move this around. This isn't a very flimsy set. Remember, this is nothing like the the 2015 generation of Minecraft sets were much harder to move around. Pretty decent golem play function down here. The spider feels a little bit out of place. I kind of would have preferred a creeper, but it's just me. And ultimately, I say for a Minecraft set, if you're into Minecraft, and if you like this environment, it is a good deal for what you're getting. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty decent. So that is it for that review. Let me switch it back to this shot here. Okay, so anyways, that is it for this set review, everybody, and hope you enjoyed hanging out during this live stream. I really do like doing live streams with you guys. I try to do it once every weekday. We didn't do it yesterday on Monday, and that was because there was just some fun sort of more rumor news about the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon that Mike just had to get off his chest. So we made a video for that, and our general rule is we don't upload more than 2 times a day. We really try not to, so if I have a second video that's out for the afternoon, you're probably not going to see a live stream. But other than that, yeah, if it's a weekday, usually we try to live stream every time at around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We could be switching that over later to maybe 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But anyways, that's that. So if you enjoy our content, you can always like, subscribe, and if you like our live streams, come and check us out. We're usually around. So that's it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.